welcome to my channel. Today's topic is ions, and today we're going to understand what are the ions, what kind of ions are available, cations, anions, and how to write the formula for an ionic compound, and also about the compound ions. So just before we move into our topic, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button for more videos. Right, let's go on. So if you consider the periodic table, the first 20 elements is compulsory for you all to know. 12 of them form ions, right? Hydrogen and metals. Metals and hydrogen lose an electron to form positive ions. So the name we give for positive ions is cation, right? Likewise, non-metals gain an electron, so they get negatively charged and we call them anions. Okay, and another important tip that you need to know is that non-metals, right, when you write a formula they end with ide. Example, fluoride, chloride, oxide, sulfide, likewise. And in the periodic table you also need to know that. So I'm just drawing a rough periodic table. So we have the transition block here, so we don't consider that. So we have hydrogen, right? Lithium, sodium, beryllium, magnesium, and we have two more up to 20 you need to know. So that is sodium, potassium and calcium, right? This side we can fill up boron, aluminium, carbon, silicon, nitrogen, phosphorus, oxygen, sulfur, fluorine, chlorine. So we have this column which is known as the group 0, helium, neon and argon. They are very stable. Because of their stability, they do not participate in forming ions. Because the outermost shell, the valency shell, the electrons are filled in this group. So they do not participate in forming ions. So we need to consider that also. And group 4, right, 4 and 5, they do not easily participate in forming ions because they have a lot of electrons in the outermost shell. So to lose and gain electrons, a lot of energy is being used up. So they do not participate. That also you need to know. Then the next thing that we are going to discuss is, for example, how to write the name of an ionic compound, right? For example, lithium fluoride. So here we go, and we're writing, always we write the element's name. The first one should be capital and the second one will be simple. So when we write the cation, that means the positive ion, I just told you already that for the atom lithium the same name is given for the ion, but for this negative ion it ends up always with ide, right? So this is lithium plus, and fluoride, right, fluoride F minus. So right, so you always you need to remember one thing in your mind, that is the overall charge should be 0. So there is only one charge here and one charge here, 1 plus and 1 minus, so that we can write as lithium fluoride. But if you take another example such as calcium chloride, right? So calcium is Ca2 Fe2 plus is its charge and chloride Cl minus. So the overall charge is 2 plus. There's 2 pluses and only 1 minus. So we need to use 2 chlorine ions. So CaCl2. So you can try likewise for the others. Right? Magnesium sulfide. You see Mg2 plus S2 minus. So overall charge is 2 plus and 2 minus goes, so Mgs. Right? Hope you understood. Now another example, sodium oxide. Right? So sodium, the charge is Na plus, oxide it is 2 minus. So when you're writing the formula, it is Na2 because only one wouldn't form. It's 2 minus, so we need to take 2 sodium ions. So the formula is Na2O. Now we are going to talk about some compound ions. Right? Compound ions are also there. Some compound ions like ammonium NH4 plus. So ion, a atom or a group of atom having charge is an ion. Right? Compound ion is also there. A group of atom also can have charges. This is ammonium ion. So this is OH minus hydroxide ion, nitrite ion. Right? So one more thing we need to remember about these transition block elements, they sometimes have more than one charge. Right? For example, if you take Cu, it has two forms. It forms Cu plus is also there, Cu2 plus is also there. So when you're writing, we always write if it is oxide means, like for example, copper oxide means copper 1 oxide, or it is whether copper 2 oxide. Then if we consider iron, Fe2 plus, Fe3 plus. Right? They have different charges. But in same transition metals like silver, it is always Ag plus. Zinc Zn2 plus. Okay, now we discussed about the ions. So I hope this is enough for today, and we'll move for the next session. So please put a comment on what is the topic that you would like to learn next.